Namaste, Prakash here. When it comes to life, material, or spiritual, everyone would love to have growth. When it comes to growth, there are various ways in which growth can be measured or calculated. The first is when you have a negative growth, when it's material life or in your spiritual progress, actually you are going backwards. If you're running a business, you are losing money year on year and your top line keeps receding. It can be taken as, in a way, a negative growth. The same is true for a spiritual life also. Instead of moving forward in yatra, you sort of stagnate or you tend to go backward in life forms. That can be considered as a negative growth. Normal growths forward can be measured in many ways. There are three popular ways in which people measure, other than, of course, where there is a flat growth, where there is neither retardation nor forward progress. When it comes to forward progress, the easiest and something which people are very comfortable with is known as arithmetical progression, where 1 becomes 1.2 or 1.2 becomes 1.4, 1.4 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, things like that. Very easy, measured, slow, but continuous progress. And then you have the geometric progression, where you progress in terms of a multiplication factor. 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16, and things like that. But the ultimate growth, which happens very rarely in the material world, but the possibility is really huge for everyone who pursues a spiritual life, is known as exponential growth. Exponential growth is when you raise a number to the power of n, of course, except 1, where it always stays as 1. 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 6. Each number which comes afterwards, when it's raised to n or n plus 1, obviously gives you a measure which is far, far, far bigger. Like a game of chess, when you take the first square to the 64th square and then keep adding something in multiples, you will find that actually the growth is exponential. This is something possible in material life, but rarely achieved. Maybe people in the business side, in terms of financial growth, achieve it. A few sportsmen might be, they would have achieved it. But very rarely possible in material life, where the progress is normally restricted to arithmetical progression or geometrical progression. When it comes to spiritual life, if we take the ultimate goal and where we start from, and considering that we have taken thousands and thousands of lives to be where we are without even commencing the yatra, imagine the possibility of reaching the ultimate goal of mergence with the God, the 13th point or whatever. And if you had been striving to do this on your own without the help of a guru, might be taking eons of time. Daji has mentioned in one of the videos that it might even take crores of years before you can make it up on your own, even if you can, life after life. And if that can be measured in the lifespan of 15, 20, 30 years from the time you start the practice of heartfulness, imagine how you can express that kind of a growth where you start from zero and then reach the ultimate goal of reaching the highest, which normally might have taken crores of years. For you to do it in a lifespan of just 15 to 20 years or 25 years with the help of a capable guru that we have, which helps you through the process, who helps you through the process of pranahuti, which system also gives you the ability to cleanse yourself, pray, connect to a inner higher self, and keep moving on at a very, very, very rapid pace. This is the kind of growth which people would love to have in the material side. It's a theoretical possibility, and a few have done it. If you take a startup company in the beginning, the year-on-year growth may be sort of expressed exponentially, but not always possible that it happens in the subsequent years. Whereas in a spiritual progress, this is something which is in the realms of possibility for every human being who wants to pursue the spiritual path. Imagine the possibility of expressing yourself to the fullest extent when you grow to become one with the Creator. That possibility exists. Even if you don't reach the highest, even the intermediary growth points or position that you are able to reach is an expression of real exponential growth, which normally is not even imaginable in any other form. Isn't it something that which, given a choice, that we are all pretty, I wouldn't say greedy, but we all have the desire for very speedy growth when it comes to spiritual progress, specifically when we understood what the goal is, as expressed in 10 Maxims by Babaji Maharaj. Isn't it a wonderful system that we can give it our best during our lifetime, so that exponential growth, or if you can find a term better than that, is something which is available for each and every human being? Worth thinking and feeling about it. Thank you.